Hola Amigas, welcome back to my channel. My name is Yadira, and for today's video, you guys can see I have a little bit of a different setting in the back rather than my white wall. I don't really have a really cute spot to film these types of videos, but I wanted it to be somewhere else rather than my vanity. If you are watching this is my new series, Chatting with Yadi. And basically we're just gonna chat about a certain subject every week. I'm gonna post it on Instagram, so if you don't follow me on Instagram, make sure you follow me on Instagram. I will be posting a question every week or every other week, and we will have everybody that does respond, your name and information will be kept privately. So I'm not going to disclose any names. I'm not going to put you blast. I'm not going to do any of that. I thought this would be a great idea so we can chat, get to know each other a little bit more, and share opinions and views. It's also lunchtime, and I wouldn't be a real Latina if I'm not eating spicy food. You know the vibes. My sister actually made this for me, you guys. It's my first time testing it out. They look super red. I'm like, I should have sprinkled a little bit of hot Cheetos, but I don't got some. And I'm also gonna be trying out the I'm a super shy person, by the way. I'm also going to be trying these Takis mozzarella. I thought they were like little pizza pocket thingies, but they smell kind of funky. They smell like plastic. They smell like Play-Doh. My mouth is watering, sorry. For this week's subject, we're going to be talking about mom shaming. And if you want to hear my opinion, my views, and other people's views and opinions on it, then just continue watching. Okay, let's take a bite. Okay, another bite. These actually don't taste as bad as they smell. I can definitely feel the chile kick in, but they're not spicy. These actually have no flavor. They taste a little spicy, but like no flavor. But not like hot Cheetos. I was expecting them to be like creamy. I don't know if you guys can see that. These are like hella dry and just like with a little bit of what is it called? Powder. I was almost thinking they were gonna be like creamy macaroni and cheese, but like hot Cheeto. And I'm gonna post the video so you guys can see it in a minute of what happened. And basically, to summarize why I decided to make this video, I got so much hate, so much mom shaming, so much judgmental, rude ass people come for me. I honestly have never received so much hate like I did for that video. I have received hate and I still do, but you know, it's not large amounts. My social medias are not large, so it's not everybody coming at me at once. But for this video that I posted, I received so much that it was actually overwhelming. Like, I was stressing the fuck out. I was like, holy shit. When I posted that video, I didn't think it was gonna go viral, to be honest. This is a thing about me. I disable comments. Like, if you have ever seen a picture or a video and the comments are disabled, it's because I disabled them because either one, I was getting hate or people were saying stuff that I didn't like. And for me, it's like, if I don't have to see it, I'm not gonna let it bother me, so I either disable, block, or delete the comment, right? So that's what I ended up doing with the video. And actually, before we move on, let me play the video for you guys and let me explain really quick. Good morning, TikTok. So I wanted to show you guys what is going on with these cups right here. So we purchased these a while ago for our daughter, and they have been amazing because it teaches her how to use like regular cups. Basically, this is what I want to show you guys. And please don't come for me. This is something new to me, and if in case anybody else has this, you know, and is also giving these to their children, they are aware. I actually stopped using the pink one months ago when I discovered this was happening, and I haven't used it, but I've been leaving it there so you guys can see the actual results of what happened. So these come with a little flap,
and they are actually removable. I usually just take the cap off and put them in the dishwasher, and this is what it looks like. But I also didn't know that the flap came off, and this is what's going on inside. Holy shit, what the fuck, you guys. Please take the flaps off to wash.
Long story short, a few months ago, I had seen the rubber duck video. I didn't know that rubber ducks carried mold inside of them. When I noticed that there was a little bit of mold forming, I had remembered about that cup. I decided to let the mold form on purpose. I would wash it, put it away, wash it, put it away, not put anything in it besides washing it with water. I just posted that video for awareness to other parents, to be careful, to let them know that, hey, you know, this can happen. I could have kept that video for myself, but this video is not about that, so I'm not going to go into too much detail. I just kind of wanted to give you guys a little bit of a backstory of what had happened. Fast forward, I decided to make it this week's topic, which is mom shaming. I'm gonna read your guys' response, and actually one of you guys was kind enough to share your story with us, and I am gonna read that, and at the very end I'm gonna tell you guys what I think, my opinions and thoughts. So here are some of the responses I got from you guys. People and their insecurities. I do agree with this. I feel like subconsciously we do something that we're not too happy and proud of as a parent that can make us a little insecure. And I know from personal experience that has happened to me. Oh, look at the sun making my hair look brown on this side. Some people try to genuinely help others. Others think their way is the only way. Yes, there's no right or wrong way to be a parent at all, okay? And I'm not talking about those moms that are abusive or on drugs and stuff like that. I'm just talking in general. As a mom, we try the best, and sometimes we don't understand other moms that do things different from our way. But you have to remember, just because it works for me, it might not work for you, and vice versa. Just because it works for you, it might not work for me. I think that is actually a big thing about this this whole mom shaming thing, is that we're expected to do it one way, and we do different things with our children. We have our own ways of doing things, and everybody does it the way that works for them because they're bad moms themselves. I'm gonna have to disagree with that one, only because I don't think that I think it comes more from an ego point of view versus being a mom, you know, because I feel like I'm a great mother, and I know there's been times that I've questioned other parenting skills, but I'm obviously never going to try to put anybody down. I just, in my own mind, I'm like, oh, that's silly, or, you know, something like that. We're human. It happens. I think moms shaming moms is dumb as fuck. No mom is perfect, but I'm sure we do our best. 100%, period. Say it louder for the bitches in the big. Okay, so yes, I 100% agree with this. I think it's also very dumb. Again, it comes from some people, it comes from their ego. Some people just think, oh, I know it all, or it should be my way. But in reality is, no, we're all dealing with our own battles. We're all trying to figure out how to be a parent. There's no need to put another person down when you are, you know, trying to figure it out yourself. Just because I did something wrong, which I have said a lot, is like, hey guys, it was a genuine mistake. I legit did not know that the little flap thing came up. I didn't know that it wasn't washed properly. I would wash it from the inside. And you know, people are still coming for me, even though I'm letting them know, hey, it's a mistake that I wanted to share for others to know. This one says, I think people do it when they know they failed as a mother. My mother-in-law is a big mom shaker. She pulled all her kids off to the family's MBRS and regrets it now. She judges everyone. I know there's also a lot of like old school moms and dads and tias and tios and abuelas and primas and all of that. So I can definitely relate to being told to do it a certain way. La tía lo hace así, o tu abuelita lo hacía así, and you have to do it this way. No, No, absolutely not. What works for you may not work for somebody else. And just because they did it one way doesn't mean I have to do it that way. Mom shaming shouldn't be a thing. There isn't any instructions on parenting. There's no manual that is given to you and you're like, here, be the perfect parent. That doesn't exist at all. There are books, there are tips, there are tricks, there are things that you learn as you go that can help you become a better person, a better parent. But as far as an actual instruction of how to do it, no, every kid is different. Did y'all forget about that? A little Susan might be over here like the quietest, shyest girl, and then I got little Jasmine over here that likes to sing and dance her little booty off. Every kid is different. You learn as you go. I have always said that. The next one, we are all learning as we go and gain experience from there. Yes, you learn as you go. Anytime I have one of my girlfriends that's expecting, or another mom that I'm talking to, or anybody that ever asks for advice, I always tell them that you will learn as you go. Don't worry, you don't have to know it all. Like, seriously, I remember, and you guys, Jasmine's my daughter, like my first one, right? So I remember being so scared because as a parent, you want to be the best you can, but sometimes we forget that we have emotions, that we have our own things as people, as human beings that we're dealing with. And I feel like sometimes it can get the best of us, whether we had a hard day at work, a hard day at home, the baby was crying all day, the baby didn't want to eat, you're stressing out because your baby's not eating, so now you're not eating, so now you're hangry, and then it's just a big cycle, it's just, you learn as you go, 100%. Somebody else said, if you don't have kids, don't mom shame. Yes, it's a whole different story from saying, oh, I love kids, oh, I can't wait, or I work at a preschool, or I love kids in general, than actually having a kid. Girl, but you get to give them back. It's a whole different story. Not saying that as a mom you want to give away your kids. No, not at all. Some people do come for you even if they have no experience. Just because in their head they think, oh, when I have a kid, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do that. And it's like, girl, no. I mean, you can, and you can definitely plan for all of that, but sometimes that baby's going to be like, huh, mama, no. You want to breastfeed me? You want me to suck on your titty? No, I don't like that, actually. And then you're stuck there like, but I planned on breastfeeding forever. Okay, this video is probably going to be long, so I'm going to jump now to this story that one of you guys kindly sent me. So here's this story. I have two boys, a 4-year-old and a 1-year-old. My oldest son is speech delay. He's a little different. I have a nephew the same age as my son who he always gets compared to, which I hate it. So let me take it back to when they were both around the age of 1.5. My son didn't talk and my nephew did. My son got potty trained at 2 years old and my son at 3.5 years old. I always got mom shamed for not having him potty trained at the age most kids do. I would always just ignore it. Recently, my son got diagnosed with autism back in August 2020 because he doesn't really talk. So when I shared the news with my intimate family, siblings and mom, they didn't really give me any support. I was honestly in the worst I have ever been. I feel like my life was ending. And when I told them I didn't want the information to be known just yet to others because I was barely getting my head around it, I was told, oh my God, you're embarrassed of him having autism? Mind you, I didn't know much information about it. I was learning about it. It's been almost 3 months that he got diagnosed, and I came to terms this is my new life, with just a little extra work as a mom. I hadn't seen them since August, and recently I was invited to a Halloween party my siblings did, so I decided to go. Tell me why they told all my family, and when I walked in, everyone was asking me how I was doing, and bam, I heard blank got diagnosed with autism. I'm so sorry to hear that. I honestly didn't know what to do and love crying. My sister called me and was like, why are you overreacting? You can't hide it forever. They honestly want me to tell the whole world so they can feel sorry for me or something. And to start off with, I'm so sorry that you even went through that with your family. Let me tell you something. You are doing amazing. It's hard because I feel like, and let me know down below what you guys think about this. I feel like in the Latino community, a lot of the times, especially our elder family members, they don't understand or believe in diagnosis. They think that the kids are exaggerating or we're doing something wrong, or I've seen it, I've heard it, I've been around that. You try to tell your parents something or somebody else told their parents something and it's like, yeah, my dad or my mom don't believe in that, I'm sorry. But no, you know what? I give you props for acknowledging this and for trying to learn and be better and do better for your son. And as far as your family, girl, I have always said this and I will stick by this. Family can be the worst, even the closest people to you. My biggest advice to you is stay strong. Your baby's gonna do amazing. Keep your head high. Don't let your family get you down. Don't let them make you feel like you did something wrong or you are doing something wrong. And protect your babies, protect yourself, protect your mental health from all of this. Thank you for sharing your story, and my DMs are always open. If you guys have any helpful knowledge that you guys want to give her, please leave them down below for her to read if you have any experience or anything like that. So this is why we're doing this, so we can learn and grow and try to be better people, because at the end of the day, whether you're a mom or not a mom, or soon to be mom or going to be a mom, or you've done mom shaming before or stuff like that, like we can't go like that. And I'm gonna go into a little rant, my moment that I've been waiting for. As a society, people expect women to know it all and be all. That is not the case. We are taught and brought up that we clean, cook, work, take care of the kids, take care of our husbands, and on top of that, we have to take care of ourselves. No. I am sick and tired of people trying to make it seem like every mom is supposed to be perfect. Absolutely not. That ends today. That ends today. If you have that kind of mentality, get it out of yourself, because we are human. We are not perfect. We will never, ever be close to perfect. And mom shaming happens. It's gonna continue happening, especially on social media. It's so easy to write or type things just because you're on the other side of the screen. But I bet you 99% of these people, if they saw you in real life, they would not say stuff to you. They would not even bat their eyes. And you know, I want you guys to know that it's okay to make mistakes as a parent. That's how we grow. That's how we learn. It's okay to not know how to do one thing and ask for help. But it's not okay to be rude about stuff. And it's not okay when you're trying to give advice, if you're trying to give advice, to be like, hey, you know, this is the only way that you should do this. No, Karen, it's not. You know why? Because there's no perfect way. And like you guys said, there's no instructions. There's really no instructions, you guys. I know I don't usually talk with the camera in front of you, but I tend to talk with my hands, and I'm like trying so hard to like keep them down here. But yeah, I tend to talk with my hands a lot. So sorry if you guys are seeing them everywhere, and just kind of like expression wise. I'm sick and tired of society making it seem like we're not allowed to make mistakes and we're not allowed to be different. And that's not the case. That's not the case. If you are a mom, just know that you are doing great. Sometimes all it takes is somebody else to tell you you are doing amazing, and you are doing amazing. Some babies are easier than others. Some babies are harder than others. No baby's the same. Just like, think about it this way. We are all humans. You and I are so different from one another. We might have things in common, but we're so different than one another. How do you expect little tiny human beings that don't know what is going on in the world be the same. You can't. Those few days following from my TikTok was really hard because I was getting judged from head to toe. I was getting DMs, not only from people that didn't know me, but from people that did know me. They were basically saying how horrible of a mother I was and how they were scared of my kids' safety, and you know, how I shouldn't even have kids and stuff like that. Like, eventually if you start reading or investing too much time into all the negativity, you start believing some of the stuff even if it's not true. All I know is that it's real, it happens, and if you have done it or you are doing it, I highly recommend you to stop, because it makes other people feel bad. It can put your relationship, whether it's your sister, your brother, your mom, whatever it is, it can put you guys in a weird spot that you don't want to be in. If you ever do have people that are like trying to give you advice without you asking for it, just simply say, okay, thank you. You are going to do what's best for you. You're going to raise your kid the way that you do it best and nobody else is. And I think it just in general, not just in mom shaming, it's easy to point the finger and it's easy to say, oh, she's doing that. I don't like that. I'm that kind of mom that doesn't mind Jasmine getting dirty. And there's some parents that just don't let their kids get dirty. And for me, it's like, hey, they're kids, they're gonna play, they're learning, they're gonna grow, and when they're old enough, they're not gonna do it anymore. So, or maybe they will. I don't know. It felt good getting all of that out of my chest. So just to finish off the video, you guys, there's no perfect way to be a parent. Mom shaming should not be a thing. Like, we all do mistakes. We all have made mistakes. We all will do a mistake. What I was trying to do with my video is bring awareness to other parents. Like, hey, this little flap comes off. Make sure you wash it properly so your kid doesn't get sick. It wasn't because I'm gross, or one of the comments was like, oh, if the cup is nasty, I wonder how her house is. Bitch. And this is the thing, you guys, I actually got super defensive. And I think one thing is coming from me, from a makeup, oh, your eyebrows or your cut crease, you know, oh, I don't like it. It's one thing saying stuff like that. But when it comes to like judging as a parent, that's such a touchy subject that it really hits that spot. And for me, like, I'm not telling you guys to go look through my TikTok, but I went off on a few people, and I thought it was funny because one girl said, you're a mom and you talk like that, because I said the F word, and I was like, bitch, I might be a mom, I might be an adult, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to come for you. You come for me, I'm going to come for you. Now, that's not the best way to do things. No, I don't usually respond to hate. This subject was just so sensitive to me because I was getting attacked as a parent, and I was being told the rudest of the nastiest things that a Karen mom could tell me. And I'm like, no, honey. So I didn't respond to everybody, but I did respond to a lot of people. And, you know, I ain't got time like that, but I'll make time. Shit. Don't come at me. I don't know what happened. Like, I talk about me being such a shy person because I am super shy. I'm actually super quiet. Like, if you ever meet me in person, I have to be really comfortable with you in order to like actually chat and laugh with you, because it just doesn't happen naturally. But ever since I had Jasmine, I became super feisty. Like, I don't know, I'm like a mama bear, and I'm super overprotective of those that I love, and especially my baby. Oh my god, like, don't come for my baby, because I'll come for you. And just like that. That ends this video. It's super long, so if you made it this far, girl, you better give me a like and a subscribe. Thank you guys for participating. Thank you guys for sending me your thoughts and opinions on it, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please Let me know down below your guys' final thoughts. Let's conversate with another, keeping it respectful. Understand that everybody has a different idea than yours, and that is perfectly okay, and that is normal. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys liked it, loved it, hate it, whatever. Just enjoy it. I'll talk to you guys next time.